Still sounding nothing like a local when you pronounce Portuguese? Well, let me tell you, the best way to fake it till you make it when you are still a beginner is learning to master pronunciation. This is of course easier said than done when we're talking about European Portuguese. So many sh and ow sounds. It really can be tricky to get our tongue around it all. So in today's lesson, we are going to talk about a really easy strategy to take your pronunciation from pretty awful to perfeito. You probably all know me by now, but if you don't, my name is Liz and I help people who are relocating or retiring to Portugal to get confident and conversational in Portuguese fast so they can live Portugal at its best. If that sounds like you need my free 60-minute quick start guide to Portuguese conversation. It is waiting for you, linked in the description of this video. So what is this strategy that I use with my students every single week? We need to know what you probably remember doing as a child when you were learning to read. We break down words into small chunks that we call syllables. If you're not into your linguistic jargon, don't worry. A syllable is simply a segment of a word that contains a vowel. So in English, breaking a word up would look like this: computer. See how each syllable has a vowel? So if you are faced with a long and difficult word like this is your tax number, by the way, and all of my students struggle to say it. What we need to do is to break it up like this. Contribuinte. See how much easier it is when we break it down? Let's try another one. Hit pause and try breaking this one up yourself and telling me how many syllables are in this word. How did you get on? Here's how it should look. Temperatura. 5 syllables. Now, when you said it in Portuguese, did you make sure to pronounce the U like an oo? Remember, we don't want a ch sound in here. This is something that I discuss in my Lose Your English Accent video, because words like temperature, Portugal, right? In English, that TU does make a ch sound, but in Portuguese, we don't want it to be there. We just want a oo sound. Portugal, temperatura. If you need more help with your pronunciation, then I do have a free pronunciation guide complete with an MP3 audio to talk you through some of the most difficult sounds in Portuguese. 7 of the most difficult sounds to be exact. So it's waiting for you in the description if you want to click down for that. Now, what we need to watch out for are vowel pairs. These are 2 vowels that work together to make one sound. They're officially called a diphthong, but we call them vowel pairs just to make it easy. In English, this might be the vowels O and U working together to make an ow sound. For example, thousand. So you can see that the first syllable has 2 vowels, but that's because they are working together to make one sound. So they stay in one syllable. Some of the vowel pairs you need to look out for in Portuguese include A, I, making I. For example, vai. O, U, making O. For example, sou. And EU, making eu, for example, meu. And of course, all the nasal ones like ow in the word não. There are, of course, lots more of these, but let's make a start with these. Here are some words that I want you to try breaking into syllables, bearing in mind that they contain a vowel pair. So here's the first one. Did you manage it? Neutralidade. 5 syllables, and that E and U work together as a vowel pair to make one syllable, neu. Or what about this one? Desmaiado. 4 syllables, and that A and I are going to work together to form one syllable, mai. You're getting the hang of it. Now, the last thing I want you to pay attention to if you want to sound like a local is the stress of words, because placing the stress in the wrong place is a surefire way to blow your cover as a beginner. So as I taught you in this video, the default rule for stress is that it's going to fall on the penultimate Syllable. So now you can see why it's so useful to break up a word into syllables if we're trying to learn how to pronounce it. So if we bring back one of our complicated words, neutralidade, you can see that I was placing the stress on the da at the end because that's the penultimate syllable. Unless the word has an accent. So for example, in the word fotógrafo, the O has an accent, so that is where I'm going to place the stress because the accent overrides the rule. I've got tons more videos on pronunciation on this channel. I will link them down in the description. I hope that they help you out. And we go into great detail on pronunciation in my free lesson for beginners. I promise you it's the best 60 minutes you will spend learning Portuguese if you are a beginner. We'll work on pronunciation, essential grammar, and even honing your listening skills. So that's waiting for you in the description. I would love to see you there. I'll be back next week with more tips and tutorials to build your confidence and conversation skills in Portuguese. So I look forward to seeing you there. Ciao for now.